Hello everyone, today we'll be going through IGCSE Cambridge Mathematics Paper 2 Extended 0580 23 October November 2022. Let's move to the question number 1, and the question number 1 says Marco starts work at 20:45 and finishes at 2:08 the next day. Find the length of time in hours and minutes he works. So for this one, he starts work from 20:45 and next day he's finishing. So there will be in between, there will be midnight, which we can take as 24, and then after that it will be next day, and that will be 0 to 08. So these will be the two intervals which we need to find, and we can use time button for this one. And 24 hours minus, we can write 20 hours and 45 minutes, and this will give us 3 hours and 15 minutes. So we can write 0, 3 and 15 minutes. And for the second interval, we know it is 2 hours and 8 minutes, so we can write 0, 2 and 08. Now these two times we need to add, so that will be our answer. If we add 0, 3, 15 plus 0, 2 and 08, and this will be how much? 315 is already there, so plus 2 hours and 8 minutes, so we can add this will be giving us 5 hours and 23 minutes. So our answer will be 5:23. We can write 0, 5 hours and 23 minutes. Here also we can write 0, 5 and 23. This will be the final answer. This is 1 mark question. It's not requiring working, but I have provided so that you can understand everything for the next time questions. Now question number 2, these numbers are provided and they are saying from this list write down a square number. Square number, is like we can check. If you don't know, you can check, like root of 120 is a decimal number, so this will not be a square number. Similarly 121, we can take square root of 121 is 11, so 121 is a square number which we can provide as our answer, and there's no working required for 1 mark, so this is done. Then a cube number, so we can take cube root and check the number, and cube root we can, if we check 216, and cube root of 216 is a whole number, so 216 is a cube number which we are providing as our answer. Again 1 mark. And then question number 3, and question number 3 says calculate. This is calculator question and calculator usage they will be checking. This will be just 1 mark question. Just you need to type the question and get the answer properly. You need to type 4.8 over, this will be 2.2, and this is giving us decimal answer will be 6.05. so 6.05 we can provide our answer. Next digit is 4, so we are not taking that one. That is done. Now we can move to the next question. Question number 4 says the mean mass of 4 men in a rowing team is 97.5 kg. The model mass is 101 kg. The range of the masses is 8 kg. And find the mass of each of the 4. So mean is provided. We know mean. We can write this as, first of all, we need to know that these are 4 people. So what we will be doing, we will be taking 4 places, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and they are saying that mean is 97.5 and range is 8, so model class is 101. So model class means repeating, so 101 101 we can take 2 times. The range is 8, so 101 minus 8 will be 93. So next number we can take as 93, and the mean is 97.5. So we can write, for example, this is x, so we can write the formula, like for example we can form equation 93 plus x plus 101 plus 101 and divided by 4 is equal to 97.5, and this is the proper way to solve. So we can write this as 93 plus 101 plus 101 will be giving us 295. So 295 plus x over 4 is equal to 97.5. Further we can cross multiply, so 295 plus x is equal to 4 into 97.5, and 4 into 97.5 4 into 97.5 will give us 390. So we can solve here, or even we can move it a little in here, and now this will be, x will be giving us, x is equal to 390 minus 295. So 390 minus 295 will give us 95. So x is equal to 95. So this will be our answer, and the answer we will be providing here, this will be 95 and 101 and 101. This is for 3 marks, so they require working. So if you will be directly writing this or directly writing this, you will not get 3 marks, maybe maximum they will give you 1 mark only. Now for the question number 5, they are saying without using calculator, work out this one. For this, basically we are not supposed to use calculator, so 5 over 7 minus 2 by 3, equalizing the denominator. So denominators are 7 and 3, we need to equalize them. To equalize them, we can multiply this and divide this by 3, and this side we can multiply and divide by 7, and this will give us 15 over 21 minus this will be 14 over 21, and this will be equal to 1 over 21. 15 minus 14 is 1. So this will be our final answer, and this question was for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now for question number 6. Question number 6 says a spinner can land on colors green, black and red. 3 options are there. The table shows the probabilities of the spinner landing on green or black. Complete the table. We know that the sum of probabilities is always equal to 1. So these 3 numbers should add up to 1. So we can write 1 minus 2 over 5 and plus 1 by 4, and we can use calculator to solve this. So 1 minus 2 over 5 and plus will be 1 over 5, 1 over 4, and this will be giving us answer as 7 over 20. 7 over 20 will be answer for the red, and this will be answer for 2 marks. Now for B part, it says Chang spins the spinner 120 times. Find the expected number of times it lands on green. So 2 by 5 is probability for the green, so we will take that probability and multiply by 120 times, and this will give us answer 2 divided by 5 and multiply by 120 is equal to 48. So probability is that he will get 48 times green side. Then question number 7 says find the lowest common multiple, LCM of 36 and 60. So for that one we will use the division method, and we can form the division table like this one, and this will be 36 we can write here. If you don't know the method, then you can focus on this. So 2 18s are 36, and this will be 30, and next will be again by 2 we can divide, and this will be 9. 2 9s are 18 and 15. Now we can divide by 3, and this will give us 3 3s are 9 and 3 5s are 15, and again we can divide by 3, and 3 1s are 3 and 5, and lastly we can divide it by 5, and we will get 1 and 1, and these are the numbers which we have to multiply and get the answer, and this will be 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5, and this one we can write this as 2 raised to the power 2 into 3 square into 5. This can be answer, or we can multiply and write it as 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5 will give us 180. So 180 can be the answer which we can write here, and this was for 2 marks. Now for question number 8, a point minus 3 and 5 and B is the point 5 and 2. So A and B are 2 points, and we need to find the midpoint, and midpoint formula will be applying. And if we try to understand, like for example, A and B are 2 points. This is A and this is B and this is the M, and coordinates of A are provided, which is minus 3 and 5, and B are also provided 5 and 2, and this will be for coordinates of M. What we will do, we will add minus 3, x coordinates we will add and divide by 2, and y coordinates we will add and divide by 2, and this will be our answer. So M will be 2 by 2 will be 1, so, and the second quadrant will be 7 by 2, which is 3.5. So our final answer will be 1 and 3.5. Now question number 9, and the question number 9 is simultaneous equation. Solve the simultaneous equations. These are the two equations, and if we check carefully, y is having same coefficient like 2, so now we can add them because they are having opposite sign also. So we will add, we can write here adding, and this will be cancelled, and next will 5 plus 3 will be 8. So 8x is equal to 72. So x will be equal to 72 over 8, which is equal to 9. So x value we got, x is equal to 9. This value we will be replacing in any of the two original equations. So I'm replacing in first one, so 3x minus 2y is equal to 21. So 3 into 9 minus 2y is equal to 21. So 2y is equal to 27 minus 21, and which is equal to 6. So y is equal to 3. This will be the answer. So 9 and 3, and you can replace the values of x and y in two given original equations, and if they are satisfying, it means that your answer is correct. And you can check this during your examination. While solving, you can immediately after solving, you can check whether your answer is correct or not. Now the question number 10, diagram is not to scale. The diagram shows a right angled triangle. Calculate the value of h. So h will be, we can apply the Pythagoras theorem, and you know Pythagoras theorem is what? Pythagoras theorem is a square. A square means hypotenuse square. Basically base are perpendicular. So a square plus b square is equal to c square. C side will be your hypotenuse, and a and b will be the two other sides. or you can write C is equal to under root of A square plus B square. So both ways will be correct. So now we can write as 14 square, this side square is equal to sum of two other side square, so h square plus 10 square. So h square will be equal to 14 square minus 10 square, and this implies h is equal to 14 square minus 10 square, and we can take square root, and this value will be square root of 14 square minus 10 square is equal to 4 under root 6, which we can write as 9.797 or 9.8. So 9.8 centimeters, because other everything is in centimeters, so 9.8 centimeters we have to write, because it's not written there, so we need to write this, and 3 marks. If you're not writing centimeter, they will penalize and deduct marks. So B part, find the perimeter of the triangle. Now we need to add the perimeter, adding all the sides, and P is equal to h value we have taken 9.8 plus one side is 14, other side is 10, and this one we can add. This will be 9.8 plus 14 plus 10, and this will give us 33.8. so we can write 33.8 centimeter is already there in this answer. So this was 1 mark, which is done. Question number 11. Diagram is not to scale. The diagram shows two sides of a regular polygon. Regular polygon, this is important. And the interior angle of polygon is this one. This is the interior angle, and the exterior angle is x plus 8. So exterior angle is also given. Find the number of sides of the polygon. So we know that the straight line angle is adding up to 180 degree, and which one is straight line angle? This angle is straight line angle, which is 180 degrees. So both the angles are adding up to 180. So this is the property which we'll be using. So we can write 7x plus 44, one angle, plus the other angle, which is x plus 8, will be taken as 180 degrees. And now we can solve this algebraic equation and find the value of x. So we will get the exact values of the angles. So this will be 7 plus x will be 8x, 8x plus 44 plus 8. So we can write 44 plus 8 is equal to 52, and this will be equal to 180 degrees. So 8x will be equal to 180 degrees minus 52, and which we can write it as 180 minus answer is equal to 128. So 128 degrees. X will be equal to 128 over 8, and we can find this 128 divided by 8 will be giving us 16. So x value is 16. Now when we got x value 16, now we can find the exterior angle. Exterior angle is this one. So first we will find the exterior angle. X plus 8 will be equal to 16 plus 8, which is equal to 24. So we came to know that exterior angle, which is this one, is 24 degrees. And by rule we know that the exterior angles are adding up to 360. So we can check the angle. Number of sides will be equal to number of sides. We can say n is equal to 360 divided by 24, and this will be degrees, and we can write it as 360 divided by 24 is equal to 15. So this will be having, this regular polygon will be having 15 sides. And this is 4 mark question, and it was a little complicated, but it's not very complicated. So if you are clear with the method, then it is easier for you to tackle the questions. So first priority should be that you should clear your concepts and then come to the past papers. If you are solving past papers without doing concepts clear, then it will be problem. You will be stuck again and again in the questions. So better to revise the methods, and then solve the past paper questions. Now this is question number 12. Kita invest $4,000 at a rate of 2.6% per year compound interest and work out the interest earned on the investment at the end of the 3 years. Now the thing is that we need to apply the compound interest formula, and compound interest formula is what? I is equal to the original formula is like amount is equal to principal amount into 1 plus r over 100 raised to the power t, and this will give us amount. First we'll find amount, then we will subtract the principal amount from amount. We will subtract the principal amount and we will get interest. So we'll be using these two formulas. For the first one, we will be taking the we will writing amount is equal to principal amount, which is 4,000, and 4,000 into 1 plus rate is 2.6 over 100, and duration is 3 years, so we'll take 3 per, and this will be giving us 4,000 into 1 plus 2.6 over 100, and then we can take the power as 3, and this will give us 4320. 4320.18, so we can write approximately equal to 4320. Now principal amount for interest, we will take the amount which we just got and minus the principal amount, which is 4,000, and this will be equal to 320. So 320 will be our answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now the question number 13, which is recurring decimal question, and we have to show working and give your answer in simplest form. So now x, we can write this as, this is also tricky question. You should know basically the method for this one, the recurring part, so we can write this more number of times recurring, and then we can write 100x because we need to move this decimal here, so we can write 100x is equal to 24.44 recurring, and then we will write 10x. 10x will be equal to 2.44 recurring, and then we will subtract, and by subtraction this will be 90x is equal to 22, and x will be equal to 22 over 90, or we can write 11 over 45. And to check whether our answer is correct or wrong, we can use calculator for checking. This will be equal to this one, which you can check. This is 0.24 recurring. Now next question is question number 14, which is map scale question, and a map has a scale of 1 to this, and find the area in scale kilometers of the lake that has an area of 12.4 centimeters square on the map. So to easily understand this question, so better if you can draw, like for example this one, if we draw a square. So what I will do, I will draw a square from here, which is okay, so like this one, this is the square. Now we can take 12.4 centimeter, so 12.4 centimeter under root this side, and 12.4 under root, we have to take under root, because if you multiply these two numbers you will get 12.4, and now this each side will be multiplied by this so that we can get the actual, and this will be 20050 basically. And now we have to just multiply these numbers and we can write it as this is find the area in square kilometers basically. So if we multiply, this will be square root of 12.4, and this will be multiplied by square root of 12.4, and this will be multiplied by 2 1 2 3 4 5, and again multiply by 2 into 1 2 3 4 5, and we will get 4.96 into 10 raised to the power 11. So we have to show the working also. So what we can do, we can provide 4.96 into 10 raised to the power 11. Now this is centimeter square, so we can write centimeters into centimeters, but our answer is required in kilometers square. So we have to divide this to change the centimeters into kilometers. We will divide this first by 100, and now this will be changed to meters, and this one also we need to change to meters. Now both are in meters. Further we need to change into kilometers, and this one we can divide by 1000, and now the second meter can also be changed to kilometers by dividing by 1000. And now we can simplify. We have to just count the zeros. So 3 3 6 7 8 9 10. So we will be writing this as 4.96 into 10 raised to the power 11 over 10 raised to the power 10, and this will be equal to what? This will be 4.96 into 10, which will be resulting into 49.6. So we can write 49.6, and this will be kilometers square, and this is 2-mark question which we have done. Now question number 15, and question number 15 says the diagram shows the speed time graph for part of the journey of the car, and diagram is not to scale. This side is speed in meter per second and this side is time in seconds. So the car starts from rest and accelerates at a uniform rate for 15 seconds before reaching a constant speed of 30 meter per second. So this is 15 seconds from 0 to 15. Calculate the acceleration for the first 15 seconds. First 15 seconds are which one? From here till here are 15 seconds. So we need to calculate the acceleration. Means what? We need to consider this triangle and find the slope and rise over run. So rise will be 30 this side up to 30, and run will be 15. So we can write m will be equal to, I'm writing for your explanation, otherwise this is 1-mark question, no working required. So rise over run will be equal to 30 divided by 15, which is equal to 2. So 2 meter per second square will be answer for this part. And for B part says after t minutes the total distance traveled is 45 kilometers. Find the value of t. So after t minutes, we don't know how many minutes are there, but 45 kilometer is the distance. So 45 kilometer distance we need to understand. First we will find the area of the given triangle. Area of this triangle will be what? Area of triangle will be equal to half into base into height, and this area we can calculate here, which we can write area of triangle is equal to half into base is 15 and height is 30. So this will be equal to 0.5 into 15 into 30, 15 into 30, and this will give us 225 meters. So 225 meters This is the distance. Area of the triangle will be area under the area in case of speed time graph is giving us the distance, so that's why we are writing this as distance. So we can write this distance, and the remaining distance will be what? Total distance is 45 kilometers, which is given in the question. So we'll change into meters. That will be 45 into 1000, so 45,000 meters. Out of 45,000 meters, 225 is the triangular area, and the other area we can find. So we can write 45,000 minus 225, that will give us the remaining area, and 45,000 minus answer will give us 44,775. This is area, and this is area for which portion? This is area for this portion, and we need to find the other side, which is like here. So this side we need to find, and we know height is 30. So this height will be from this point till this point will be 30, and we need to find the other side, which is like this side we need to find. So for this one, what we will do, we will we rectangular area we know is equal to 4477. So we can write one side as x is equal to, x is which side? X is basically this side. We can here taken as x, so x into 30, or we can write x into 30 is equal to 44,775 rectangular area. So x will be equal to 44,775 divided by 30, and we can divide this by 30, and we'll get this as 1492.5. So 1492.5 seconds. Now this one. So next what we can do, time is t is equal to 15 is already taken, so 15 plus 1492.5, this will give us the total number of seconds plus 15 is equal to 1507.5. 1507.5, this will be seconds, and we need to change into minutes because required is in minutes. Divided by 60, this will be minutes. .15, 25.125, which we can provide answer as this one. This will be minutes. This is done. Question number 16. A kite is drawn on a coordinate grid. Diagonals of the kite intersect at this point, and one diagonal has this equation. Find the equation of the other diagonal of the kite. Give your answer in y is equal to mx plus c format. So quickly, if we draw the kite like roughly, we can take two diagonals like this one, and we can draw the kite also, and one side and the other side, and if we draw this side, and okay, so this is the rough kite, and this is 90-degree angle, and this point they have provided as -2 and -5, and the equation of the line is also provided. And if we check the equation of line, which is y is equal to 4x plus 3, so this is the equation on which we are focusing. M of the given line is equal to 4. We know y is equal to mx plus c, so this is 4. So gradient of the perpendicular line will be what? Reciprocal and change sign, so minus 1 by 4. And then we can take this point, and this point is minus 2 and minus 5. Now rest is what? We can write the equation of line in point slope form. So y minus y1, this is the equation of line in point slope form, is equal to m into x minus x1. We need to just replace the values, and this will be y minus y1 will be minus 5, and we will put in brackets, plus gradient will be minus 1 by 4, so we can not plus, equal to minus 1 by 4, and x minus x value, this one minus 2, we can write here in brackets again, and then we can just solve this equation. Y plus 5 will be equal to, so we can move quite a little above, and y plus 5 is equal to minus 1 by 4 into x plus 2, and this will be y plus 5 is equal to minus x by 4, and or we can write minus 1 over 4x and minus 1 by 2. And further we can write y is equal to minus 1 over 4x minus 1 by 2 and minus 5. So y is equal to minus 1 by 4x, and further we can just solve minus 1 by 2, and minus 5 is equal to minus 11 by 2, and this will be answer for 3 marks. Now question number 17, y is proportional to the square of this variation question, proportionality question basically. So this will be directly proportional, so we can write y is directly proportional to square of this one, and then we can write y is equal to k into x minus sine of x minus 7 square. So k is constant of proportionality. We can replace the given values. X is equal to 12 and y is equal to 2. So y is 2 and k, and this will be 12 minus 7 square, and 12 minus 7 will be 5, so 5 square will be 25, so 2 over 25 is equal to k. Now this k value we can write in this equation, and we can rewrite it as y is equal to 2 over 25 into x minus 7 square, and further they are saying find y when x is equal to 17, so it will be 2 over 25 into 17 minus 7 square, which will be equal to 2 over 25 multiply by 10 square will be 100, so it will be 8. So answer is y is equal to 8 for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now the question number 18 says two bottles are mathematically similar. The small bottle has a capacity will be volume, so 324 milliliter, and the height of 12 centimeter. So large bottle has capacity of 768. So small, if we take small bottle and large bottle, for small they have provided volume and large also volume, so 324 ml volume for small one, and for large one 768 ml, and height they have provided height 12 centimeter for the small one, and for this one we need to find. So we can check the ratio will be k cube, ratio between volumes, because for volume we are taking k cube. This will be equal to 768 over 324, which will be equal to we can simplify 768 over 324 is equal to 64 over 27. 64 over 27, and for the height we need to take k value. So k value will be cube root of 64 over 27, and cube root of this one we can take cube root of answer is equal to 4 by 3, so 4 over 3. And now we have to multiply this 12 to find the height of the of the large one. So height of the large bottle will be equal to 4 by 3 multiplied by 12, which is equal to multiplied by 12 is equal to 16. So 16 centimeters will be answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 19, inequalities question. Not inequalities, basically functions. So for f of x is equal to this, g of x is given, so find g of f of x. Give your answer in simplest form. So first we'll find f of x is given basically, so we can use f of x as this one. So what we will do, we will write g of f of x, and for this one we can replace the value. So this will be equal to g of 5x minus 3, and this will be equal to what? In this one x will be replaced by 5x minus 3, so 10 as it is over 5x minus 3 in brackets and minus 2, which is this one minus 2. Hopefully you understood this. Next we can write, we need to just now simplify this, g of f of x. G of f of x is equal to 10 over 5x minus 3 minus 2 will be minus 5, and this one we can take 5 common, so this will be 10 over 5 into x minus 1, and now we can cancel 5 ones are 5 and 5 twos are 10, and our answer will be 2 over x minus 1. This will be answer which we can provide over here. This will be 2 marks question. Now they're saying find g inverse of x. So inverse function, we know g of x is given, which is equal to 10 over x minus 2, such with the condition that x is not equal to 2. So we can write it as y. So y is equal to 10 over x minus 2. We need to make subject x as subject, so this implies what? We can write x minus 2 is equal to 10 over y, and this implies x is equal to 10 over y minus 10 over y plus 2, and that will be our, now we need to just swap x and y. So y is equal to 10 over x plus 2, so this will be g of inverse of x will be 10 over x plus 2, and this was 3 marks, very easy question. Now next is 1 mark question, which is saying f inverse of x minus 1 we need to find. We know the property that function multiplied by its own inverse is always equal to 1. So for this portion we can write 1. So we can write f inverse of x minus 1 is equal to 1 into x minus 1, which is equal to x minus 1, and this will be our final answer for this question for 1 mark. Now this is question number 20, and question number 20 a part is they have provided the grid, and this is 2 mark question. Sketch the graph of y is equal to sine x. Y is equal to sine x from 0 to 360 degree. Now we can check the roughly, we can check the middle. So middle will be like roughly over here, and middle, so we can split into 4 portions, basically this one and this one we can take as 90, this will be 180, this will be 270, and next is 360. Now we know that sine graph is sine 0 is 0, it's basically repeating graph, periodic graph, so we can sine 90 is 1, so we have 1 point over here, and then we can sketch the graph, so it should go to the maximum level, and then I'll just recheck this value should be here. Okay, and now we can draw the curve like this one, and from this side also we need to draw. I'm drawing on the smooth screen, that's why a little difficult, but this one, and next from minus side also we need to check, and minus side will be up to like this one, 270, so we need to sketch the minus side, and this will be the negative side, and from 360 to 270 will be this one. So this is the sketch which we have drawn. Hopefully you understood this. This was a 2-mark question. Now for the B part, they are saying solve this equation from 0 to 360 degree. So these type of questions are very easy. If you know the concept, you can easily solve them. So our equation is 3 minus 2 sine x is equal to 13 by 4. Now we can basically make sine x as subject, so 2 sine x will be equal to 3 minus 13 by 4, and 3 minus 13 by 4 will be what? 3 minus 13 over 4, we can check, this will be minus 1 by 4, so equal to minus 1 by 4. Sine x will be equal to, we are sending 2 to the other side and it will go as denominator, so it will be minus 1 over 8. So x will be equal to sine inverse of minus 1 over 8, and this one we can check with the calculator. Shift sine of minus 1 over 8 will give us minus 7.18. So minus 7.18 degrees. Now this is the principal angle which they have calculator is providing. We need to find the other angle also, so we can understand easily. We can understand from the quadrants, like for example this one is quadrant sine x, you know, is minus 7 sine negative, so we can write here is CTS. Sine is positive, all positive here, sine is positive here, so negative is in this quadrant and in this quadrant. So what we can do, we can take my 7 over 8, 7 over 8 will 7.18 like this one, so we can take this as 7.18 degrees, and similarly the other side, negative side, we can take this one also, so this will be minus 7.18 degrees. And now to check the angle, we have to start from this 0 line, and first angle will be till here, so this will be 180 plus 7 plus 7.18. so I will remove this one, this minus, I am removing 7.18. okay, so angle will be 180 degrees plus 7.18 degrees. Hopefully you are understanding. From this point till this point we have taken this angle, and this angle we can add this will be equal to 187.18 degrees. So we can write 187.18, or we can write 2. So 187.2 degrees. And the second angle will start from again from 0 line and up to this one. So it will be 360 minus 7.18 degrees, and this will be 360 minus answer is 3 this will be 360 minus 7.18 is giving us 352.82. 358.82. So our answer will be 358. 350. Let me check again. 352 point. So this will be 352.8 and degrees, and this is 3-mark question. Hopefully you understood this. Now this is bearing question 21. So saying diagram is not to scale. The diagram shows the positions of 3 ships A, B and C. AC is equal to this one, BC is equal to this, and angle BAC is 25. The bearing of the C from B is 112, is obtuse, and calculate the bearing of B from A. B from A will be which angle? We can draw the north at A, and this will be our north, and bearing required is this one. So this is the bearing which is required. This angle is required. Now if we know this angle, basically what we can do, we can find this theta first. We can find this theta, and after finding this theta we can go ahead with the angle. So we can check, basically we will be finding the other angles also. So now we can apply sine rule on this triangle. On which triangle? We are applying sine rule on this triangle. So 12.8, we can write 12.8 over opposite sine. So sine of 25 is equal to 17.6 divided by sine of theta. Theta we can take as this one, and now we can further solve this. So sine theta will be equal to what? We can write sine theta is equal to 17.6 into sine of 25 over 12.8, and this will be 17.6 multiply by sine of your calculator should be in degree mode. Be careful, otherwise you will not be getting answer correctly. We missed bracket, so over here, and this is giving us 0.58 or so basically sine of 25 7.6 over 12.8. yes, so this is correct, 0.58. Further we need to find theta. So theta will be equal to sine inverse of 0.58, and this one we can take sine inverse. Shift sine of answer will be giving us 35.53 degrees. And now we can find the obtuse angle. So obtuse angle will be 180 minus 35.53, and this will be giving us 180 minus 35.53 will give us 144.47 144.47 degrees. Now 144.47, we got this angle as 144, this angle is 144.47 degrees. Now 360 minus this angle, which angle we are looking for? We are looking for this angle, and this angle will be 360 minus 144. I will write properly, 360 minus 144.47 and plus 112. This will be angle basically B. So we can write this as 360 minus, this will be 144.47 plus 112, and this will give us and 103.53 degrees. And after getting this angle, we can subtract from 180. I will move this over here, which is working place, and 103.53. So this angle is 103.53, and now 180 minus this angle will be same as this one. If I draw the line here, so this angle will be equal to this angle. So we are saying 180 minus, so we can write here 180 minus 103.53 degrees, and that will be our answer. So 180 minus answer is giving 76.47. This is 5-mark question which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 22. Question 22 says expand the and simplify. We need to just multiply. We will quickly multiply this. First we will solve this first two brackets, and this will be giving us 2x into x will be 2x square, and 2x into 4 will be plus 8x, and minus 1 into x will be minus x, minus 1 into 4 will be minus 4. This will be first, and the second last one will be x minus 3, and we can rewrite it as 2x square plus 8x minus x will be 7x minus 4, and further we can multiply again, and we'll be getting 2x square into x will be 2x cube, 2x square minus 3 will be minus 6x square, and 2x 7x plus x will be plus 7x square, 7x minus 3 will be minus 21x, and minus 4 into x will be minus 4x, and minus 4 into minus 3 will be plus 12. Now adding the like terms, to cube is only one term, square these are two terms, so we can add. So final will be x square and minus these two terms we can add, so 25x and plus 12. This will be our final answer for 3 marks. Hopefully this simple part you understood, and if you are not understanding this, then you will have to revise algebra. Algebra is more than 25%, around 30% of the paper, and write a single fraction in its simplest form. So what we can do, we can rewrite as multiplication, and multiplication 2x square, reciprocal of this one, and hopefully you are getting everything. If you are understanding, don't forget to subscribe the channel so that you can get similar type of useful videos for your IGCSE exam. Now this one we can factorize. After factorization, what we will get, we can factorize this by mod 5 3, and this will be 2 and 11, and minus 21 will give us 3 by 2, 3 by 2 and minus 7, 3 by 2 and minus 7, change sign, and we can use these numbers, and this will be 2x minus 3 and x plus 7, and denominator we can take 2x common, and inside will be x plus 7. Now cancellation, these two we can cancel, and these two also we can cancel, and the remaining part will be 4 over 2x. Further cancellations, this will be 2, and we will get 2 over x. This will be our final answer for this question, which we can provide over here. Hopefully you understood each and everything. We are done with the paper, and don't forget to subscribe the channel, recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows, and introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.